This is Sampada Agarwal again. Today, CZT. I hope you're ready to explore the art of Zentangle with me again. Today is 14th of February. Let me go ahead and make a note of the date here. And today is, of course, Valentine's Day. I hope you had a very happy Valentine's Day, and in honor of this special day, again we will tangle some patterns that reflect the shape of the heart. And today I am going to introduce you to a really beautiful triangle called MOOKA, which is again introduced by Zentangle. This is one of my favorite go-to tangles. I mean, you will not find a single work of mine without some form of MOOKA or the other. So without further ado, let's get our supplies together. Again, I am using a regular pencil. This one just says Zentangle. The only special thing is there is no eraser at the end of this pencil, so that kind of a pencil would be preferable. And then we also have what is called a tortillon, which is nothing but a coiled piece of paper. It's a blending stump. And we also have these micron pens. So this one is a Sakura Micron PN. It's a little thicker than the O1. The O1 is also another preferred pen. The reason why I have this washi tape at the end is so that I can tell this is my current pen, so I don't mix it up with others. All right, so let's get going. So again, I am grateful for this opportunity, and I appreciate you taking the time to come and join me. So let's start with the corner dots all in the four corners, and also the border. So now we have this, and I guess the next step would be the string. So today, since we are talking about the heart, this time I'm not going to use the cookie cutter, but I'm just going to make a tentative. I mean, it doesn't have to be a perfect heart shape. Anything that resembles a heart shape is good enough, right? So let's just start with that. And now what we will do is we will start MOOKA. Now let me give you a flavor of MOOKA on the side here. So the way MOOKA works is you go around and make a bulb shape, and then you come down. So this is one MOOKA fragment. There are different ways. There are people who go really sharp and then come out. So you could either do a rounded, you could do a sharp, or at times you could even go around and then give a little frill and then come down. So it's completely entirely up to you what kind of MOOKA you want to draw. I might just go ahead and do the first one here. I think that is my preferred MOOKA way. So what I'm going to do next is start from the bottom here, and I could just go ahead and turn my tile or notebook. And I'll start from here, go around, because we want to make the heart shape, right? So we will go around it And then what we will do is we will take this shape here and then again make the bulb like I told you to, and then make the curve. And now, taking all the time that you need, go ahead and make a line that goes parallel to this. There is no rush. Like so. Okay. Then again we do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to go around here and I'm going to connect these two, right? And then come down, and there is no compulsion to kind of, you could do a holly boy effect, which means you're kind of drawing another bulb behind it, and that's fine. We can do something like that, and one bulb can be bigger than the other. We are not going for a really perfect heart shape or anything. So this gives the template of what we want to draw. Now this whole area we can just go ahead and MOOKA away. So I'm just going to draw one coming out like that, another one going like that, a third one going maybe like, and then here is what we will use the holly boy effect. And when I say holly boy effect, the going under it, right? And so this way you could pretty much fill the entire heart shape. You could always add any other tangles you want. I'm just keeping it simple, keeping it restricted to MOOKA. But you could easily fit in tipple in the background, or even munchin that we had did the other time. And every time, see here, we are just adding a MOOKA here, and this is not even visible. Maybe this is just going like that, and there is another one coming up like that here maybe, and then maybe there's one coming down like so. This might be coming all the way down, going up like that. So completely entirely up to you, right? One easy way, one actually not just easy but a beautiful way to highlight MOOKA is by making these ends a little dark, and it just gives a very nice highlighted effect. So I'm just going to highlight these parts, right? It sometimes also hides some lines that you had not intended to make. I'm not going to call them mistakes, because there are no mistakes. There are always opportunities, right? So like so. So you just highlight a little bit of that, and then what do you do with the rest of the space? Well, we could just go ahead and add these echo lines. So whatever shape you see that is left, we just go ahead and add that same shape here. That is the easiest way to fill it in. Here there's barely any room, right? Here we could just do like so. So it's completely up to you what you want to do. You could leave things empty, or we could fill them up with such bigger areas. Like so. Right? And now if you want to make this bold, you could either just fill it in, or you could make lines in them. I'm just going to fill it in. These areas in between that we found. Right? To me, especially when you have MOOKA drawn like this, I don't know why, but it just reminds me of family. It reminds me of times where you have some elderly person who is sheltering the family, and that I feel is the best definition of love, right? So to me, this looks like a cohesive family, where you have these bigger bulbs together taking care of these little tiny bulbs. I don't know, that's just my vision of MOOKA, especially today being Valentine. I'm kind of gravitating more towards that kind of thinking. But you can think of MOOKA in other ways. So I'm going to continue filling these in. Right? And now once you have filled all these in, you can look back and see if that's what you wanted to do, or if there was anything else that you want to add, or if this is it. I forgot to fill this in. This one too. So yeah, I mean, we could have easily used a red color to kind of give it a little bit of a pop. I might actually do that. Let's add a little bit of red. I don't know in what form. Let's see, maybe we could do a heart at the top. And this is just my way of, it's like red for Valentine's. And so we just add that little heart up there, right? So again, let's go ahead and shade these. So I find the best way to shade these is just to again give the widest part a little smudge. So I'm just going to add that to give it a little bit of a spherical feeling. Let me just add the pencil marks first, and then we could go ahead and shade them, right? So let's see. So there we go. So that's our MOOKA heart, like a family, and I'm just going to add a little bit of graphite towards the inside, giving it a very warm, fuzzy feeling. Again, my imagination is overactive here. But again, as I said, I think of this kind of a MOOKA as a family unit. And of course, you can always add a little bit of graphite where you are going over and under, and so you can always fine tune it and give these a little more of a pop. But I think I'm happy with this. I will now go ahead and add my initial, right? And as always, I'm always tempted to add a little more graphite, so we could add a little on the outside as well. And I will also add a little bit over here just to give that top part a little pop. There we go. So that's our MOOKA heart. So feel free to enjoy this, and hope that you like my analogy of the family and a MOOKA unit. And again, this is wood burning that I have done with various tangles. You might recognize one or two over here, the fescue for sure, and also the flux. But anyway, more again. For now, have a wonderful evening, and I hope to continue my Zentangle explorations with you tomorrow. Good night. Namaste.